Okay, so today I'm going to be teaching you guys sort of like the last filling video. It's going to be sort of a just an overview, give you some guidelines, tips for filling in the triplet fill. It's harder than filling in the straight fill because it's music that you're not used to hearing usually. So it's just it's a little more complicated. So to start, I mean, since you're playing triplets, all your fills have to be in triplets. So like, I'll just give you like a quick example. Like that was really basic, but you see, like, since you're playing, you can't like go like that doesn't work. So obviously your fills have to stick with the style, but the best way to go about these is just to keep them simple. Same rules apply here. Simple fills sound cool, especially with this, especially when you're a swing drummer, your goal is even more than before just to be backup. So your fills are just to accent what other people are doing, to add sort of like flavor to the song. So like, a lot of it can just be done on a snare. So let's say you're playing a swing beat. That's a good way to just add a little more dynamic to your swing, since it's easy, it's not too much out of your comfort range at least. But once you then you can do stuff a little more like on the toms, like. You don't see a whole lot of triplet fills that are like super crazy. Like you don't see like really fast stuff because that's not really the style for that. So it's more just sort of laid back, just sort of like stuff that's really sort of basic, but just adds sort of like a hidden layer to the song that like you don't necessarily hear right away, but it just sort of gives it a cool, laid back sort of sound. Again, I mentioned this before, but also when I was adding my crash on the end of my fill to just sort of ease back into the beat. Always play your bass drum with that crash, because otherwise it just sounds really hollow. It's not what you're looking at, the sound that you want. So bass with the crash, remember that. Either crash works. Yeah, a lot of this stuff is similar to the other filling video. Besides just being in triplets. But yeah, so improvisation. That's a word that you'll hear a lot when you're playing jazz music. If you guys don't know what it means, it just means making up something on the spot, like soloing, trading fours, which is just basically doing like a 4-bar solo and switching off to someone else, another player, another instrument. But it's one of those things that scares a lot of musicians because they're nervous. They don't know what they're gonna play. They're freaking out. Oh, what am I gonna play? And so yeah. So as a drummer, you'll occasionally get your jazz drum solo, and I mean it's can be sometimes kind of like you don't even know what to do, how to pull it off, what to make it sound like. But a lot of it can just be sent. You don't have to all of a sudden just drop and start doing stuff on your You don't have to just all of a sudden drop and just start doing all this stuff on your toms. keep the beat going. Like, so let's say you're playing I'll play like 4 bars of a swing pattern, and then I'll go into a solo. So. So, as you can see, throughout the whole thing, I kept coming back to my beat. Like, I didn't have to ever leave that, really. So, like, you don't want to totally just drop what you're doing and just start playing something. You want to sort of stick with what you're doing and then just add little tom fills all over it. More than you would normally fill, because that's your opportunity to show what you can do. So if you do get a solo, don't be nervous. Everyone's nervous for the solo, especially when you're young. So just know that even if you do mess up, don't worry about it. You'll get another chance. You can practice soloing, play along to music. I don't know if you guys have any jazz music on your iPods, probably not. But if you do, great, play along with that. Or you can just sort of play, just mess around, that kind of thing. It all helps. So keep working on it, don't get nervous, keep it simple, and go out there and show what you guys can do. See you guys later.